Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to do my live here about the magic in just a minute. Ooh, magic and miracles in health. That's a good one. But what I wanted to talk about is, excuse me, I just woke up. As you can tell with my hair. Are you saying yes to the magic? Are you still, despite some of the hardships of making it through on a busy life, when you're crazy, when you're oh, I need a drink of water. I always sound like a frog when I first wake up. Okay. So when you say yes to this book, what you're really saying yes to is yourself. And when you say yes to doing these exercises daily, despite how crazy our life can get, you're saying no matter what happens in my life, I'm saying yes to myself. If you've missed a day, it happens. If you've missed a day, I know she says to go back 3 days, but if that's going to cause you to fall off and not do it, then just get up and do the next day. Make this book what works for you. But saying yes to yourself is a monumental step for some of us who have never done that before. When you're not used to it, when we live in a society where we're taught to put ourselves last. We're taught that it's selfish, that it's not okay to do stuff for yourself. And coming back to saying yes to yourself is a monumental step. And this book not only teaches you how to do that in healthy and positive ways by raising your vibration, you're saying yes to yourself in such a big way that it literally changes your life. You realize that it's okay to take half an hour and do something that's going to change your vibration and set the day. It shows you how you can literally, like for me, creating my day, learning that I could literally take an accident that was going to be 10-hour wait and make it much less. It's learning that I can create small things too. Learning that I can what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm so tired. Learning that I can literally create little things too, like outcomes of my night. On Monday, or Tuesday, I was really tired, like really tired because I stayed up really late with my best friend. We only had one day together, and we were drinking some prosecco and chatting and laughing, and we just didn't want to go to bed. And I got up at about 6:15, and got gas and then hit the road and drove home to Kelowna, and I was just about falling asleep on the road. I made it home and went straight into my bedroom and had a quick little nap before I had to go to work. And I got to work and I was like, I just gotta make it through the night. I just gotta make it through the night. I'm gonna drink some green tea. I still didn't stop and drink a coffee. I've been thinking about it, but I know that for my health, I'm gonna continue to not. But I got to work and they said, it's going to be really crazy tonight. It's going to be a really busy night. And I remember before I went to sleep on my nap, I laid there and I said, thank you for the magnificent outcome of a smooth and easy night. And when I got there, I was like, oh no. And then instead of like that worry setting in, I just said, you know what? I'm just going to get ready. I'm going to do everything I can. And I did my best and it was so smooth. It was not crazy busy at all. It was really magical. And understanding that you literally can do this. From this book, she teaches you that. She's teaching you to, with today's lesson, that you can literally change your health. You just have to believe. You have to say yes to yourself. You have to not care if you have a husband what he thinks. You have to do these exercises with your heart. You have to go out and say yes to yourself. You have to say yes to eating healthier and want to do it because you want your body to be healthier. That's the biggest thing that I'm learning this year is through this journey, I have started loving myself on a deeper level, on a level that I don't even know how to describe. My eating habits have changed naturally because I care about myself. I still have hamburgers and things like that once in a while, but not in the way that I did before. Before it was like filling a void. It was like, I love food, so eating food makes me feel emotionally better because there's an emotional void there. And, all this healing and stuff. I'm finding I'm wanting healthier foods. I'm wanting vegetables. I'm wanting fruit. I'm wanting a smoothie. And, my body's showing that. And so when they say mind, body, soul, it's serious. When you start taking care of your mind and you start taking care of your soul, the physical falls into place. You can't be a proper healer if you're not looking after your own temple, your own mind, body, and soul. It's good to start and be a wounded healer, but you still need to focus on yourself. In this book, I can't stop saying enough just how much Randina changed my life by introducing me to this book, because I didn't like the title, The Magic. I was like, well, this is dumb. I'm not going to read this. I would have never read it. But because somebody that I looked up to so dearly talked about how amazing it was, I did it. And this is something that I will do for the rest of my life. I will always do daily gratitude. I will always say yes to myself because I deserve it, and so does everybody else around me that is in contact with me. It puts me in such a good state, and I want this for you guys. I want you to start saying yes to yourself. Start doing it in little ways. Say yes to yourself and go have a hot therapeutic bath with Epsom salts, with one of our recipes that we have. Epsom salts, lavender oil, your crystals, some bubble bath. Like, get in there and say yes to yourself. Say yes, I deserve a half an hour. Figure it out. Honey, I know you've had a long day. I know you're working and I stayed home, but I just need half an hour, and then I'll give you half an hour for whatever it is you want to do, whether it's some guy thing, some watching something, who knows, but just say yes to yourself. The one thing that I've noticed with this book is when we don't make it through, it just proves how where our state is in our self-worth for ourselves. Is when we give up on this book, we're giving up on ourselves. So keep going no matter what. If you've missed a couple days, shrug it off. All right, well, I kind of got a little off track of myself, but keep coming back to ourselves, because that's the point of life, is always coming back to yourself, always realigning, always relearning something, always bettering yourself, doing something differently the next time, never getting down. You should never, ever, ever get down, no matter where your life is, no matter what the state in your life is. You deserve better. You are amazing. You were here for a reason. You were sent here for a reason, and it will happen, and you will discover it if you just keep saying yes to yourself. So I'm getting so passionate because I woke up feeling like this. This book is such a life changer. And this time it teaches me something each time. And for me, this lesson was just how much you can create your reality. It's like I knew it, but now I feel it on a soul level. I literally can create freaking magic. Like, the title is very fitting. Like, I don't even know how to describe getting through that accident and making it to Vancouver in the time that I did. It's not rational, but I created it. I created it with my mind, with my vibration, with, not getting frustrated in that accident, with sending out love. and Reiki opening up my healing for anybody that needed it. Um, I just, I want this for you guys, and I want you guys to feel the magic that I feel. I want you guys to start discovering yourselves, because that's the point of all of this is getting down to yourself, saying yes to yourself, and having some sort of balance is another key. But let's do it in layers. Let's discover ourselves first. Let's say yes to ourselves. That's what we're doing with the magic. Is we're like, yes, I deserve this. Yes, I deserve a minute. Yes, I deserve to have good things flow to my life. And, if you're having resistance to that and you don't want to do the magic, then maybe we need to, you know, go to the root of why you're not continuing with the magic, because it's it's freaking inspiring, this book. It creates so much magic in your life, and if you're stopping something like that, it's okay to understand and look where it's coming from, because it's coming from some deep-seated something inside of you, probably from the first 7 to 14 years of your life, where you really start creating these subconscious patterns. So let's do it together. Reach out, say, I'm struggling a little bit. I didn't do yesterday. The day that I didn't read out loud, I never did make my 10 things. I did it in my head, but I didn't write it down. So for me, that wasn't making it. But instead of being hard on myself and going, oh, in front of everybody in the compassion calling, I didn't get my 10 things done, I said, keep going, because I still have the same vibration. I still have the inspiration. I still want to continue and do the 28 days, because I know how magical it is when you make it through the 28 days. And I look forward to continuing doing Tracy's gratitude that she has in here, because she spent a lot of time and energy on them. And I just needed to get my momentum back up. So no matter how crazy your life is, if you're still doing it, and you may not be on day 16 with us, but you're, say, on day 10 or day 5, cheer yourself on, because you're literally creating a vibration for yourself, a vibration of, yes, I deserve this. Yes, I deserve to receive. Yes, I deserve a moment for myself. I deserve love. I deserve high vibrations. It's so powerful what you're saying yes to, that it's such a monumental thing when you continue to say yes, you continue to keep going. Like, you just have no idea. And I woke up, literally, I haven't even made my green tea yet. And I had to share the message of say yes to yourself, because that's what life is about, is discovering yourself. It's saying yes to yourself. It's learning that it's okay to receive from the universe, that it's okay to have faults, but to still love yourself despite them, and work through them, and continue to rise and be amazing. It's discovering who you are on such a deep level, that you understand that you're a gift to the world. Each and every single one of you in here is a freaking gift to the world. What you bring, the magic that you bring, and discovering that is starting by saying yes to yourself, because I see the light in every single one of you, and I am so proud to have you in my life. I wake up every day and I feel so grateful for each and every one of you in this group, because each of you brings such magic, such divine gifts, such light to my life. And I pinch myself every day that we created this amazing group where we feel safe to, be vulnerable, to post our stuff, to ask for help, to, do prayer circles, and let each other rise. And so let's keep going. We're on day 16. We're almost there, man. Like, think about that. It gets even more magical as we go on now. The magic check, that's an amazing one. That one I found I got a little hard on myself for, because I aimed big and I didn't manifest it. But let me tell you, I manifested every single check I ever wrote and put it on the back of my mom's picture, um, because I thought I didn't, but I'm going to this winter. I've manifested the exact, almost exact amount that I wrote up there. It's pretty crazy. Um, so don't be hard on yourself, and just keep working through these receiving blocks is what they are. Just keep going. Keep saying yes to yourself, because we are so conditioned not to. We are literally like told that it's a selfish thing. So to break out of that glass box, shatter it, because discovering yourself is the biggest gift you can ever give to yourself. It is the best feeling ever. And in discovering yourself, you discover God, and what God is to you. If it's the universe, your higher self, any of that higher power, you discover it and you feel whole again, which is so important. So I feel a huge calling to do yoga. Oh, I forgot my mat at the other place. I'm gonna do some yoga, and then I'll do our day. Actually, I'll just do our day, and then I'm gonna stop and do yoga. Um, I don't want anything to get in the way of me doing our video. So um, that's my wake up passionate message for you all. Um, I really had to do it. I had to get it out. I love you all, and thank you for continuing this journey with me. And I love that you're all still doing it. So let me know how it's going for you.